The U.S. Department of Justice estimates that there were 14 million arrests in the United States in 2005. It may seem like a startling statistic, but in reality, a lot of us have had a run-in with the law, and subsequently, many of us now have criminal records. Here are a few facts you should know about criminal records, what they are, and how they affect you. First, it's important to understand what a criminal record is. A criminal record is simply a record of a person's arrest and disposition. A disposition is the final outcome of the arrest. For example, an outcome can be an acquittal, pending charges, or a conviction. Secondly, you should know that arrests are classified as either violent or victimless. No, that doesn't mean there's no victims, but the distinction between the two terms is that one crime caused injury to another person and the other caused inconvenience. The third fact you should know is that criminal records are public information. Now here's where it gets a little sticky. Although these records are public information, each state has different laws governing how they disseminate that information. For example, Florida allows criminal records to be accessed by anyone, while North Carolina only releases the records through a state agency. Also, within each state, an individual may have records housed on the local or state level. Keep in mind that the state records do not include federal criminal charges. So what does this mean to you? Well, criminal records are made public as a way of protecting the people, and they are used as a means to judge someone's character and honesty. How many times have you applied for a job or a loan, rented a house, or used your identity to assume responsibility for something? These are all times when someone could have checked your criminal records. It is very important for employers to understand criminal records. Just because someone is arrested doesn't mean they were convicted. Employers want to avoid workplace violence and theft. So what charges are relevant to hiring and which ones are not? What are your state's guidelines on using criminal records in the hiring process? These are all valid questions that hiring managers should understand. For individuals, if you've been arrested, it's important to know what is on your record. What was the disposition? Have your records been expunged? You don't want to expose yourself to discrimination because of unproven charges. Searching criminal records using a service like integriscan.com will help you avoid many of the pitfalls of criminal record searches. IntegriScan has a comprehensive database of local, state, and federal criminal records. Log on today to get your search started.